Hey everybody, welcome to our second episode of Dragonbane, the Sinking Tower. And this is a tournament RPG adventure that we're doing, and the second of a series that'll run throughout the year, where 5 players try to compete in this scenario that runs for 2 hours, and they'll try to get as many points as they can. The players cannot have any prior knowledge at all for this scenario if you want to compete. And I am going to try and get a team at least every month if I can. I'll get as many as I can. And it's going to go on throughout the whole year. And at the end of the year, the team with the most points will each get $50 and a Megon TV t-shirt. And anybody is welcome to participate. I'll just put the Discord in the chat there. All you got to do is come here and message me and say you're interested. So, the first team got 12 points, if my memory serves me correctly. So, we're going to see if they can beat that tonight. And we have 5 different characters here. We got David playing an elf hunter. We got Barman playing a human mage elementist. And we got Zool playing a mallard knight. And we got Cursus playing a wolfkin's fighter. I think you're a fighter.
Yep. I'm a fighter.
We have Jackalix playing halfling thief. And this game, if you never played Dragonbane before, this is a free league game, so right away you know it's going to be deadly. Yeah, really deadly. And I can't help them at all. I can't guide them because it wouldn't be fair to anybody else, so they're on their own. And you're going to see that real quick. And let's get right to the action. Let's start her right up. Well,
What happened to your eye?
Oh, it's been a hard night. I've got a real bad case of pink eye.
Everybody cover up.
the sea wind howls, and the smell of seaweed and decay stings your noses. You pull your cloaks tighter around you as the rowboat cuts through the restless sea towards your destination. Then the fog clears to reveal the sinking tower rising from the water. This is the moment you all have been waiting for. The day when the enchanted stone tower, said to have been built by a mad mage, rises from the sea once more. It only happens once every 20 years, according to the fishermen around the inn's warming earth, and only stays above the water for 2 hours. Then it sinks back into the deep, along with its treasures. There's a ghostly green light glowing ominously at the top of the tower. That is where the sorcerer's emerald is said to be. Perhaps you will be the first to find it. In a rowboat, at the foot of the tower, stands an old man, wrapped in a brown robe. His face is weathered and lined with age, and a black patch covers his left eye. He begins to speak. You are not the first to seek what is not yours, but I hope you will be the last. Who am I does not matter, But up in the tower, there's something that belongs to me. A green emerald that was stolen from me long, long ago. Bring me the emerald, and you may keep the rest of the treasures you find in there. In exchange, I offer you an elixir of life. Whoever drinks this is brought back from the realm of the dead. He hands you each a vial with a fluorescent green liquid in the vial and asks you and hints at you to each drink it.
Right now?
Yeah.
The delayed effect? It's an if-then kind of liquid, is it, sir?
It is
The
the
halfling
elixir of
steps up
life.
and-
We are not dead yet.
Let's not be Malverlins squabbling over who eats the snail. I'll go first, and I'll dump it, and I'll chug the potion and cast it to the ground, and look at the rest expectantly. Well, what are you waiting for?
What the mallard didn't know is I'd switched out his drink. No. Yes, I drink mine.
The halfling says, "I've got a sinking feeling about this," and drinks it.
I look at the elf.
If you had webbed feet, you wouldn't worry about sinking.
Don't throw your empty away, though.
Are there any of them changing color? Anything weird happening with the ones who've drunk so far?
No, actually, they perk up with
We-
a little
we-
with a little bit of energy.
Alrighty.
Right. I'll look
Toss
at the
back.
elf, and as the elf downs,
Drink it.
I will be the last
Drink it,
one.
wizard.
I quickly grab for the empties so I can juggle them.
Who would have thought the wizard would be last?
He's always last.
We each have our purpose. Duck, yours is to fight.
I'll actually kind of stand taller. The chest will come out. I am not a duck, Softbill.
I try to stand behind the mallard and look bigger, just in like nodding at everybody else.
Never shout
The
out
tower-
duck in that situation because it's too confusing in our group.
We have drunk the potion, old man. May we proceed?
You may proceed. And so everybody drank the potion. McAnder, did you drink the potion or you threw it on the ground?
Yeah. Oh no, I drank it and then threw the empty in.
Okay.
Yeah. I was the first to drink it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to say I was the first to drink it, but I guess I wasn't heard. But that's okay.
I was first.
I think it was at the same time.
Okay, so
Okay, well, if that's it, old man, I'm going to start going.
Let's go.
We'll
he leads you
head towards
across
the tower.
the river and drops you off at the foot of the tower. And now I'm
Gonna
going to
be
start.
here when we get out.
Now I'm going to start the clock. And this giant, old, withering tower stands before you with seaweed and moss and snails and coral all stuck in the cracks all around it. It still looks and feels wet. As these stairs
I'm-
are before you, leading you up.
I scamper up to the top of the stairs quickly and stop to skidding halt at the top.
You can move your
If I
tokens.
make it that far without dying.
Is there just the door, or are there any other openings, like windows or anything else that visible from out here?
You can see like way up high, there's some openings, like in a castle, opening windows, holes in the stone. But they would look to
It looks
be
like
like
there's.
4 stories up.
It
So-
looks to be something ahead on the path too.
Is the old man with us on this
There-
rowboat?
He leaves you there and rows to the other side.
Yeah.
Maybe in search
Okay.
and waiting for other travelers.
How do we get back?
Well, if he is not here, then we swim, because the tower will sink again.
I don't like swimming.
Mallards do not fear swimming.
I'll ride the mallard then.
Yeah, you're wearing enough steel to sink 3 of your kind.
Let's go forward. I'd love to climb this thing, but it looks wet.
Why are you moving so quickly, Wolf? I am the one in armor. I should go first.
I move faster.
If you want to go first, then you better start moving. We've got so little time left.
Yeah. The halfling books it up the stairs with the wolf.
You got to move your token along there, eh?
I feel
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you come to a
if you don't move faster, Mallard, I will clock you one. Because we're on a timer.
Okay. Get this.
an old, weathered, soggy wooden door.
I checked the walls to the far side, so I want to see what the walls themselves are like on not the door, to the right of the door if I'm facing it.
The walls are slimy to the touch. You feel like
Seems
green
pretty difficult
seaweed.
to climb. We do see windows above. How close to is the nearest window?
About about 4 floors up.
4 floors. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we want to try
Well,
to skirt the island or go through this door?
Why do you look for a path when there is one clearly in front of us? The door is here. We are meant to enter it. I am certain of it. And I will
Excellent.
reach out and open the door.
I'll have my bow knocked, waiting to see what happens when the door opens.
Okay. With a creak, the door opens inwards. The stench of seaweed hits you from the inside. A stone hall, no doubt magnificent, lies in the darkness beyond. If you right-click your token, a bunch of these things will come up. The top left one, click that, will be your torch, if you want to light your torch.
But that would take up a hand and prevent you from using two-handed
Yes.
items, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The halfling is not going to do a torch in case I want to sneak, I suppose. But
Well, I'm stepping through.
Wait, look at the ceiling first, Duck.
Duck, what?
I do not fear ceilings or anything else for the matter.
Okay.
Okay. The brave,
You
So
see?
if
Nothing
I
was
hear
wrong.
no squishing, I'll follow him.
brave Mallard enters.
Well, I am inside.
Well, a
The
stone.
rest of you going to
see,
stand there.
You see a stone hall, no doubt magnificent in its day, now lies before you, like a parody of its former self. The stone floor is submerged under about a handspan of water. A mural on the north wall is covered in rotten seaweed. Facing you, in the center of the room, are 2 tall statues of stone. You glimpse something under the shallow water on the floor between them.
Is it moving?
It's not maybe what the ripples on the water. You can see movement that way, but other than that,
The water does have some kind of movement, though it's not perfectly still.
it is perfectly still. But when you entered, it created just little bits of ripples. You could tell it's from you.
There's something we see between us and the statues in the water. Is that right?
I said between the statues.
Or
the
between the statues?
Yeah.
Okay. How far to the north is the murals?
This whole wall. It's too dark to see details of it.
Yeah. Our torches don't give off enough light.
I'll step closer.
Okay, wait.
Be
So,
careful, Knight.
are the Wolf Cannon Wizard currently standing in the middle of a wall? If I'm understanding the map correctly?
Yeah. What
Oh,
are you
what?
doing?
Oh, they're
Oh,
on
Are you
sorry.
are you outside? Or are you coming in?
No, I'm beside the mallard.
Okay.
Sorry,
we
I thought that
are.
was passage. I thought that was walkway. If that's wall,
Yeah,
then I would be.
that's a
I would be
wall,
up here. I'm back from my tour of the wall.
Yeah, I was standing on the wall as well. Yeah.
The music was okay, but I went for the story. Let's throw something in the water before we jump in. And I throw the mallet. And I'm
Why
just,
not? Why not throw yourself?
I don't really have a lot of like.
You know, step up
Yeah.
and nudge
You know what?
the mallard. What'd you say about not being afraid of water? Like, just nudge.
Yeah.
No worries. McAnder will step into the water. It's very familiar. Um, step in and pause to see if there's any movement besides my own.
Besides yours, no, you don't see any movement. As you get closer, you can see that there's like a hand symbol underwater. It's like carved into the stone floor. And you can see
This water is like really clear.
a little bit, yeah. Barely clear.
Is it seawater in here as well?
Yes.
Or has it been lake? Are we in a lake?
It's leftover water from being submerged, I guess.
Yeah.
I drink a little
Yeah.
bit of it.
It's
Probably salt water.
Salt water,
What are you
yeah.
doing?
You spit it out,
Yeah.
and you're poisoned.
Wizard, there's something arcane here.
You see
You
these
should
circles
take
here?
a look at it.
These circles are, you can tell they're shiny, with green glint on them. Might be like some kind of greenish metal. These two statues
wizard?
start to get larger in front of you.
Because we're getting closer, are they actually like physically increasing in size?
No, they're pretty large. They stand tall. They're pretty impressively carved out of this marble-like stone. And
I'm
as
kind of
you-
skirting around the outside of them
okay.
slowly.
This statue here, or you're at the top. This statue here, it depicts a young woman wearing a robe, her face tilted down toward the floor. Her left hand is resting on its chest with its middle and ring fingers extended. The bottom statue, you see a cloaked man with a long beard looking straight ahead. The statue's right arm is raised, index finger pointing up. I'll show you guys what they look like.
I
Actually,
mimic the symbol of what we're seeing on myself.
I'm going to keep it with you. There's a handout. In the handouts, the journal section, I just showing you, so you might want to refer to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
That looks a bit like you, Archmaster.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Are you going to stand on the stairs forever? Or are you coming forward, wizard?
Is there anything for me to see? Why should I get wet?
It is an arcane symbol, and getting wet is the only way across the room, unless, of course, you're implying that you should be carried. There is some kind of symbol here. You should investigate it. Meanwhile, I'm going to check the far side. There must be an exit. Remember what the old man said. We have to get to the top of the tower with the
Mm-hmm.
emerald.
Yeah.
I believe I see some stairs on the other side. I'm
If,
not sure if they go up or down.
These stairs here.
Without stepping between the kind of shining green, can I do a myth and legends check on that symbol that we see under the water
Sure.
to see if I know anything?
Sure, do a myth and legends check.
Okay. I doubt a 16 is successful.
Really? What's your score?
14.
Wow.
Oh, right, we got to roll low.
You got to roll under.
Yeah, no, 16. No, I don't think anyone's successful with a 16. No, I don't recognize anything here.
I want to turn. I turn back and say he doesn't know, and I want to. Can I make the same roll?
Sure.
Oh, I'm one off. I had a 5 and I rolled a 6.
Now you.
What is push?
You can push these rolls, but they give you conditions. You have to get you have to pick one of the conditions to push. Like you got to check one.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that gives you a bane. Like if you use, like, say you pick exhausted for strength, that means every skill that requires strength, you get a bane. That means you roll 2d20 and take the highest. So they're kind of deadly. But you see,
Wizard, step on the hand.
these stairs ahead of you.
Yeah.
They
The
go.
wizard is not doing that.
The stairs go down into the depths of the water that lie before you there.
No. Well, that is
Oh, that's
probably
interesting.
not the path upwards, and we can't hold our breath.
You can't hold your breath.
You can hold your breath. It requires a con save every round, and you need a swimming roll every round.
Ugh. I pull my feet out of the water and I kick some of the water off and snarl. Don't like being wet. It makes
These
me smell
circles,
bad.
you said the circles are all metallic,
Yeah, shiny green, metallic.
and they're all the same.
Yeah.
I do move in toward the hand.
The halfling wonders if you guys can, you stronger fellows can move these statues onto one of these circles.
Oh, that's not a bad
Ooh.
idea.
I
How big are
can
these
barely
statues?
keep my nose out of this water, probably based on my
Yeah.
Yeah,
height.
they're large, too large to move. You won't be able to move them.
Can I investigate the circles themselves as well?
Sure, if you'd like.
Would I use myth and legends or spot hidden? They're both the same number.
Okay, spot hidden.
I'll try a spot hidden on one of the green circles.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
a bit of a better number.
So The
Okay.
hand has 5 fingers, or 4 fingers and a thumb, and there's 6 circles.
Yes, and yeah, that's correct. But when you look at the plates closely, you can tell that they're made of some greenish copper, and they seem to be pressure plates. They trigger something.
What if one of
Could there
us
be-
stands on the plates near the one-fingered, and 2 of us stand on plates near the 2-fingered person to the north?
Okay, I volunteer. I'll step
I'll-
on the one. I'll step on the one.
Then I'll
Just-
step on a 2.
Just move your characters over to the pressure plates. Who's
Okay. I'm kind of struggling on Foundry, but is this me? Let's see.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
Is that correct? I don't know.
You can
Okay,
lower
then we
your,
need 1 to the south.
Hmm. Mallard.
Oh, very well. You're standing there. Jeez.
It could give us an electric shock based on their description, but
yeah.
As the
We're in
Mallard
water,
is,
so all of
if-
us will
if-
get it.
yeah, if he's gonna step, I want to step onto the hand in the middle, but just stepping on the 2 fingers, the ring and the middle finger, if I can.
okay. And what's the mage doing?
Right. The mage is watching this party very intently
Okay, as
because the mage, it's in his nature to hang back.
as you all step on the pressure plates, you all hear a click, a vibration click, and then you feel the hairs on your head rise with static as a lightning bolt strikes the water, and you all cringe at the damage from the shock, and you all take 1d6 damage.
Everybody in the water or just the people on the plates?
Everybody in the water.
said the water, yeah, originally, but
So,
Is there a thing-
right there.
so I'll allow each player to roll their damage one at a time. So, Odin gets 5, Orla gets 2, or Ola gets 2 damage.
This is for the halfling.
I rolled 3d6. Sorry.
Just one. You want more damage?
I'm taking 4.
I'm just trying to.
Persana takes 4
I rolled
damage.
2d6.
There, I got a 2.
Here we go.
2 damage.
I got a 2 as well.
So we obviously activated something,
Four.
but we maybe stood on the wrong plates for the puzzle.
Fools! It is a fool's errand to try stepping on these plates over and over again. We'll all be dead
No.
before we get the right combination.
Well, we haven't tried the door out of here. It could be the door is locked until we pass this.
Well, we haven't even walked
Come on.
around the rest of the room yet.
I thought
What about the
there-
mural to the north? It may hold some clue. The north mural. It's
the
covered in
mural.
seaweed. Somebody rip it off.
Yeah, I'll run to it. Where is the mural exactly?
It's covering the whole back wall there onto the left.
Okay. I will go
And-
around the plates and go over to it.
Okay, yeah, you guys are all flung off the plates. The shock just flung you all off the
Okay.
plates. Okay. And the mural, you could tell
I'm now bushy.
it's an idyllic scene of a cottage by the sea with 2 children playing birds gliding over the water.
I've heard of spinning plates, but okay, just for fun, the halfling walks up the stairs.
Down.
Is there,
That's
there a
what.
door
That's
on the
underwater.
stairs? It's underwater. Okay.
Alright. Well,
You describe-
it's starting to look like we're all going to have to do that anyway, so. What do you see?
Well, is there? Can I swim under the water?
Sure, if you want. You want to go down?
You have to make a swimming roll and a holding breath roll or something like
Yeah.
that if you're on.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't. I'll try. So, give me a chance.
Okay, so just roll swimming.
Give me a chance. I gotta get.
We have to do that each round, right?
Yeah.
Okay, swimming. I'm not very good at.
Yeah, I'm not going to be following you. Good luck.
Of course, don't send the duck to swim.
Okay.
Wait, Mallard.
You're
two
moving
is-
too slow, Duck.
Yeah, remember Mallory's
two.
got plate
I
mail on
succeeded
too.
at least on my first roll,
Yeah. A 2 is
Okay,
a good roll.
and
So-
now
That's almost
holding
a
breath
dragon.
is what? There's no skill related to that.
Well, I'll
That's a
let
con save.
you got
Oh, I see. I know I don't have a light source, right? So what? Why am I seeing this stuff? Do I have?
yeah, that's
supervision
what
of
I'm
the house?
saying. Like you don't have a light source; it's all dark. But I just turned it on for you, just to let you know that it's all dark. But instead of just looking at pitch black, I just put that on for the moment. Okay, but it's pitch
Okay,
dark
there's no light
water,
source in
and
this room.
you can't really see much. But you realize that you do need a light.
So I surface and so I can surface and breathe air on this side.
Yeah, I'll let you get away with not rolling a con save this round. I'll let you come back if you want.
Well, my swimming check is pretty bad, so I'm not sure I can. But
No, I'll let you come back. I'll let you come back.
the halfling might be one of the best prepared to swim based on people wearing armor and stuff.
Well, the people wearing armor, since you're going down, they just have to walk.
But you can see like outside the sunken tower, there is in the far wall, it's broken out, and you can see the sea out there, and the sea is lit from the outdoor daylight.
Oh, is this taste like salt water in here? I mean,
yeah,
I
you're
guess-
in
I guess-
salt water, but there is a hole
Yeah.
leading to the outside that you can see.
So this is consistent with me going outdoors, leaving the tower.
It's far away. You would have to make a couple swimming rolls to get to the outside.
Okay, I'm probably still in the tower in a sunken area. Okay, I'll return to the party and explain what I've found.
Okay. And if
do I
the
need to roll again?
if the foundry is running slow for you, you can the far right tab. There's a settings, and you could slow foundry down. You could reduce animations. You can make the quality worse. You could slow it right down.
Yeah, I use it for another game, but I'm not. You guys, I'm not trying to slow things down. Please proceed.
Is
Yeah,
the
I'm just-
mural painted on the wall, or is it like a separate tapestry?
It's carved on the wall.
I'm gonna, while whatever anybody else does after this, I'm gonna start skirting the room, just checking for anything I might find that's out of place, including behind the stairwell.
Okay, that's going to take
The
some
female
time.
statue, it looks like she has some kind of pocket where her hand was. I can look at that in the journal again. It looked like her hand was reaching into her sleeve. I would like to go up and look at her sleeve. How tall are these statues?
The statues go about 15 feet tall.
15 feet, so that's like 5 meters. If I raise myself 4 meters off the ground, or 3 meters, will I be able to see in her sleeve? It's about halfway up the statue, I guess.
Yeah, was that just a normal magic trick? That you can just cast
No,
at will?
just a second. I'm going to give it a. I'm going to raise my hands, hold my staff in the air. Lapis stiv grid car storm, and brown stone pillar rises up from under my feet, raises me up on this pillar, 3 meters in the air.
And you get
Oh,
up.
but I don't know if it works yet. I actually have to roll to see if that works.
Oh yeah. No.
19. It does not.
But it was impressive.
I start to come up out of the water, but then crash back down. Curses! My wet
So-
feet
I
are
knew you-
causing my spells to go awry.
If
The
you
metal
call
in this
I knew you
water.
were- I
The
knew you were
halfling-
all beak and no bite, wizard.
So the halfling encourages us if we think we're wasting time here, we can all head to the next area. I don't know how we're gonna light torches that are wet once we get there, but because it's dark.
It wasn't
I
clear
can
from the
pretty much
description.
light anything on fire.
Is there
Don't
air
worry
in the
about
other
that.
room, or
Yeah,
was
that's
it
what I learned.
completely
Is I can
filled?
surface and breathe air in the other room. Yeah,
You could.
that's what I learned.
I'm not swimming.
But you don't. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying it's possible. If you,
There has to be another way.
It'll require creative thinking to get us all in the other room and get a light source, but it's not. It's an option.
Is it the metal? You indicated that it was of the circles. You indicated that it was green copper, so it's tarnished.
Yeah.
Is it possible that there's a symbol on them that we can't see because of the tarnish? And I'll actually go under. I'm used to go. Ducks can go upside down underwater. I'll actually stick my head underwater. I just want to take a close look at these
Just reach over
metallic
the-
circles to see if there's any engravings. Also, I want to look at the statues to see if there's any engravings around the base that we might not have noticed because they're flooded, because of the flooding.
No. The copper plates are just has little rippled copper. Plain, nothing exciting on them. And the statue, there's everything I told you is about all you're gonna get out of them.
Okay, nothing there. Okay, all right.
And then what's the
What if we have to
name?
depress all 6 at the same time?
Well, there's only 5 of us.
Hmm. Are the squares 10 feet or 5 feet?
It's actually 2 meters. So 6
Oh,
Which means they're
They
6
do
by
meters.
6.
It's
So you
metric.
can basically say they're 5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just do 5 feet if you want.
That's still pretty hard to straddle.
We could.
Yeah, they're 15 feet apart almost.
But just to
We could
get
place
some weight.
my armor. We could use the armor if you think that is the wisest course.
Oh, I'm not
I'm not
making that
afraid.
decision.
Well, we got the shock after only depressing 3 of them. So if it was supposed to be, there wasn't much of a delay. I don't think that it's all 6. I think we need to figure out the correct combination.
I think it must be based on the hands of the statues, or at least that's our main clue right now. But
Is
does
it
5 fingers on the hand on the engraving on the ground? So that it might be 5. That's
Is
true.
it? Oh no. Is it presumed that we stepped on those discs at exactly the same time, so it was like boom,
Yeah.
boom, or was there a
Yeah.
delay? Okay.
Same time.
And the mural was a cottage with 2 children doing something.
2 children, a cottage by the sea, 2 children playing, birds gliding over the water.
Birds. Is there a certain number of birds?
No.
Okay.
Just a bunch. Dozen.
And we've got a 2 and a 1 from the statues, which we already
And
tried.
a 5. And a
And a
5 in
5.
the middle. So we have a 1, 5, and a 2.
I feel like time is ticking away.
As do
Well,
I.
Moment.
it is. There's a big clock up there.
All right.
The moments that make up a dull day.
I'll take off the armor. I will go down the stairs and see if I can find an exit. You say that there is some light from the ocean?
No, it's dark. It's pitch black, but you can breathe. I'm not sure if you can see in the dark.
I cannot.
There was a hole in the wall, in the far wall, that led to the outside ocean.
Oh, okay. That you could see from this room,
Yeah.
the adjoining room. Yeah.
All right, I'll take the armor off, bind it all up, and I'm going down.
I can hold it for you if you like.
Yep. Yes, of course.
I'll have to come over
And
then.
I'll just take the short sword, and I'm going to go down and swim around. We want to go up. We don't want to go down. So what I'm trying to find is basically any way up. So I will.
Okay, so okay,
Do I just?
we're gonna take you down then. You're gonna have no torch, so
Yeah, I'll turn that off.
I like that little banner that comes up and tells you have no visibility.
Yeah, that's awesome. So here's what I am wondering. So since I'm used to basically very comfortable in the water, uh, uh, I'm assuming the hole in the side of the tower. There's actually so the waves are going to come in and out. So I should be able to feel those currents and kind of figure out where the hole is. So I'll go towards it
can you see
and
anything
try
on this
and
map?
get. Oh,
Yeah, a
I
little
can
bit.
just a very faint outline of a semicircle.
Well,
Okay, that's good. Then I'll just leave it. I was gonna put a light on just so everybody could
Yeah.
see, but okay. So, yeah. What would it be up here?
So do you want me to make a
Up here.
swimming roll?
Yeah. So you can move. What's your movement rate?
it's just
My my movement rate is 8, and I can move. I believe I can move. Yeah, I can move at full speed underwater.
Okay. So then move your 8 spaces.
Okay, I can barely see here. So I think that's 4. And can I keep? So I know where you. So I guess I'll just go up over here
Because you're getting a
towards
light. That's
where
why. There we
the.
go.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about 8. I think that's 8 right there.
Okay. Okay, make a swimming roll and a con roll.
All right. I should be able to. What? Oh, so it says I have a boon. How does that work?
you roll 2 dice and take the lowest.
Yeah, it should give you
Oh,
the
okay.
option. Should give you the option to boon when you roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, my right. Skills. Apologies. This is all right. Swimming.
Ooh.
Okay. Now make a con roll.
Got that.
Just hit your con.
All right. And
You get a boon to that too.
I don't. It doesn't mention that under the. It doesn't mention that under the Mallard, but I have a pretty good chance of doing it.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
jeez.
dragon.
dragon. So I'll allow you to
Okay.
get an automatic success on your next breathing roll, holding your breath. Okay.
So basically, what I want to do is. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you want to do.
I want to go out. So if there's a hole in the side of the tower, I want to go out and up enough to get a breath and then back in. And essentially, what I'm going to do is skirt along the roof of the building or of the room, trying to find a way up and trying to follow currents, etc. Ducks are used to swimming in murky water, so I'm hoping that I have some type of natural intuition.
Okay, you can move again.
Okay,
Another round.
so I will go. So the area that you revealed, that's
You see it.
there.
You see a shipwreck. It's an old two-masted ship, and it's like on the bottom of the sea. It's a wreck. It's been there for a while.
Okay. Um, so I'm going to. I guess I'll move. I'll move myself down here. Oh, there's a wall there. I can't see it. All right.
Okay, but when you're out here, you see
Oh yeah.
this
Okay.
big, giant eel that notices you.
Oh.
And it wants to basically come for you. So you hear this
Okay.
vibration in the sea, and you hear this roar
Let's see who.
that just vibrates
Let's see.
through your bones.
Let's see who can swim faster. So I'm going to swim of 8.
Well,
I'm going to head back. I'm going to try and basically head back in the direction that I came.
I'm going to put it into initiative.
Okay.
And I'm going to randomly roll it. And the eel gets to go first. So the eel is supposed to be like over here, right where you are now. But I just put it out there so you
Okay.
can see the ship.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So-
yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to attack. Its movement is 14. So it's going to go here.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Yeah, that is fast.
Yeah, they made this pretty deadly. This game. So when it's going to attack, the monster eel sinks its fangs into the player character and deals 2d8 damage. Now, in Dragonbane, you only get one action. So you can use your action to try to evade this, but you could still move. Movement you could do automatically. But
Okay, so
you won't be able to
evade is an
attack.
extra.
You can evade or parry if you got
If I
a
use
weapon.
evade.
Parry you have to use.
I have a short sword.
You would use your short sword
and
attack to parry, so whatever's better, or evade.
Okay, I'm going. Yeah, I will probably. I think I will parry.
Actually, dodge. It's called dodge, and if you dodge, you're allowed to move one square if you successfully do it, which will put you out of the.
Okay.
out
Yeah,
of
the
creature's
problem is
zone.
my evade. You're using evade, right? That's only a 5, so my odds of that are pretty slim.
Okay.
So I'm going to. I'll do the short sword. So
Okay.
here we go. So that's a success.
Okay, so you evade its attack. Now it's your turn.
Move. So I used my action to parry. So I guess if I can move, I'll move.
You can move, but you have to make an evade roll, or it gets a free attack on you
Oh, I do.
because you're next to it in combat.
All right. Well, I got nothing to lose. So evade. Here we are. Even though my odds are not great.
How can we
For some
roll
reason,
two
why
dice?
did that? I don't know.
Yeah, roll it again.
Let me
Just
see.
make sure nothing's clicked when you do it. Oh, did you take a condition?
Oh, that was a bane because I had armor, but I'm not wearing the armor. So I'll roll again with just
Okay, you
armor.
evade. Perfect.
Okay. I'm going to go back towards where the rest of the party is. So I get to move my full move, 8.
Wait, you're bringing it towards us? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
I would say we could surround and drown if it follows him up, but it's hard to drown an eel
No,
We're
no
probably
Unless
magic.
just
It
swimming
might
around.
come up.
unless you pull it
It
out of
might
the
ca-
water.
It might come up into the room, right? So
Yeah.
it can chase me right up. So, and it's faster than, so it's going to be right on me. So that's my action.
Okay.
Shit
And-
just got eel.
So the round 2,
It's an eel communication.
it comes after you. Rolls another attack. Sweeping attack. The monster eel swift swirls around and strikes everyone within 6 meters with its heavy body, inflicting D8 bludgeoning damage. It's another round, so you can parry or dodge.
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing I'm going to parry. Just because.
I feel deep in my
Right.
soul that the mallard is okay. We're good.
So that's a parry.
Okay, so you blocked it.
Yeah, it's like water off a duck's back.
No,
No,
he'll snake
no.
his way up.
Now you need to
I'll
make
make my evade roll.
to try to get up away from it.
So this is the odds are I'm going to fail this, but
Failed.
that's a fail. Yeah.
You can push it.
The odds are so basically, if I don't make this roll, I can still move. It just gets a free attack, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, I'm not going to push it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So
I'm
just
gonna
take the attack.
let it.
Okay.
It gets its attack.
Threatening lunge. The monster eel swims quickly around its victim, bares its sharp teeth and lunges, threatening at them. The victim must make a will roll to resist fear.
Oh, you lucked on that one.
I'm going to actually spend three points of my willpower to ill-tempered. So I'm getting angry. So give me it basically gives me a boon on the roll.
Okay.
Alright, so, well, I mean, my odds are pretty good. All right, here we go. So that's pass.
Succeeded. All right. And we'll bring you.
So I believe I have enough move to get out.
Yeah, you're out.
Neil! I say as I spurse out of the water. I'll probably.
I would
I'll
jump
probably
scared.
Yeah, I'm probably swimming like crazy. I'm gonna like penguin out of the water, like a big torpedo, sailing up into the room.
I get
You
my
just-
spear
you-
ready.
And I'll yell,
Say Neil because I'm pretty sure.
"Eel!
Neil!
Eel!
And everybody gets on
Eel!"
their knees. We were probably sitting around discussing something important, like we just were on the verge of figuring out the puzzle in the room, and then the stupid mallard comes out of the water. Spear at the ready.
All right. So does the eel come into the room?
No.
Oh,
Yes,
what eel?
A monster
These-
one.
Is this
There's a
another one of your
shipwreck.
pranks?
It came out of a shipwreck. I'll turn swiftly towards it. Macander of Half Bay does not prank.
All right, here's your armor.
You're sure it was an eel and not a hagfish or a sea snake?
But does it matter? It had teeth the size of the size of the halfling. Now, What have you figured out while I've been off exploring the tower?
This armor you gave me doesn't fit. I'll
If
give it
we
back.
do not find a way out of this room, I will drown you in this puddle.
What?
Understood.
The statue's hand was pointing upward. What's up on the ceiling? Can we see?
Just seaweed hanging and dripping from the ceiling. Nothing.
So is
Crumbling
water
rock.
dripping on us from the ceiling?
Occasionally, yes.
Has anybody touched the statues yet? If not, then I will grab this statue from behind.
You grab the
That's where I
statue,
am.
you could feel that it's firmly solid marble.
Oh, right, because we were looking at whether we could push them. Right.
Yeah.
And you've tried climbing it and looking in the cuff, right? Or you didn't?
I failed.
Well,
Oh, let's just climb up it.
yeah, I was going to
Another
say,
person would have to try that. I have no climbing skill whatsoever.
Get a boost.
halfling, I'll let
I have a
lift you up.
rope. I'm not sure how good I am at climbing.
That would be acrobatics.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty good at acrobatics.
What if I just go
what-
and stand on the hand?
Nothing
Not the
happens.
disc.
Well, wait.
Nothing
Look
happens,
to
though.
see how many fingers she is holding out in her concealed hand.
Hmm. Which one of us is climbing up there? I don't mind doing it. Halfling? Okay, let's
I'll
do
try.
this.
I'll try. Give me a chance here. Let's
Yeah.
see. Go to my character sheet.
Well, and somebody else can help, right? Which would give a boon to the attempt.
Sure,
Yeah, you can
I'll help
stand
him.
on someone's shoulders, right?
Sure.
I don't mind
So if
helping
I
him.
use my rope, I get a boon. I think.
Yeah. You
Well,
can get multiple
7 out of
boons too.
6.
You can get multiple boons and banes. So yeah, you
Yeah.
succeeded. So you climb up there. You're climbing up the woman statue. Oh,
Sure.
and you climb up there, and then the first thing you notice is that she's really beautiful, and you have a little attraction towards this beautiful person, whoever this might have been. But yeah, you don't see anything different. Just that her left hand is resting on her chest, and the middle and ring fingers extended.
Middle.
Can't
and
see
right.
in the pocket and the halfling. Can you see the right hand at all?
It sounds like I can't. It sounds like I'm seeing the left hand with the middle and ring finger. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
her right hand just goes into the stone.
Mhm.
It was just carved that way.
So, you guys want me to do anything else while I'm here, or am I checking out the other statue?
Why don't, since I'm standing in front of the female statue, I know you've climbed up it already, and the wolf guy, what's his name, is standing in front of the male statue. Why don't we take the same poses as the statue? Face the
Okay.
same directions that the statues are facing. I'll do the hand inside my robe with the two hands there, and you do the finger pointing up in the air. It is a wizard's tower, after all.
I am Bloodjaw, not Wolf, but I
Oh,
will do that.
Bloodjaw,
And I do.
yeah.
And I point my finger identical to the statue.
Yeah.
Does anything?
And I'll do the same as the female statue. I'll put my two hands like that. Put my hand in my robe.
And okay. And nothing happens as you're doing that.
I kind of let out a growl and I tried to see if jump on this statue and I would climb it and if I can and just try to see if anything moves, like if I can maneuver the arm or make anything on this statue change its course.
No, this is
You want me to make a roll?
actually no. This is actually polished marble. It's solid.
Okay.
There's nothing, no secrets or nothing on these statues.
Can
Yeah,
I
but-
make a myth? Sorry.
You have all the information basically that I gave you of those
Yeah.
statues.
I
Orla's
closed the
going to
window of
stand
the
on
picture
one of
the
the circles.
Can I
Just
get
to
out of
see
the
if anything
water
happens,
before you
just
do?
one of them being stood on.
Maybe the rest of us should get out of the water before you do that.
Yeah.
I'm up on the statue
Oh.
until further notice.
Who's on the statue?
If
I
the
climbed
halfling has
statue,
climbed
right?
up the statue, right? But if the elf is going to stand on one of those plates, we're getting out of the water.
If he gives us time.
No,
Okay,
just
the
did it.
halfling's on the statue. Okay. Okay, so you stand
Just
on the
anything.
plate, and this big click sounds. Lightning strikes the water, and you take 1d6 damage.
Okay.
And you fall off.
Oh,
One's good. How was it, Orla?
Very bracing. Tingly. So it must be
Well,
that
I
we
have-
have to all immediately stand on the right combination.
Perhaps.
Does it matter
Yes,
which
but what-
finger of the hand is? Is it the central finger that's pointing on the male statue?
This is index finger, isn't it?
yeah.
The problem is that the numbers don't add up. There's 5 fingers on a hand, but there's 6 plates.
Yeah.
And if you look at, each side is a different one. Well, there's more than 3 fingers.
Yeah. Well, in the drawing, there's 5 fingers and a central symbol to make 6 possibly. With that looks like a 6.
What is that swirly symbol in the middle of the hand?
The 6.
Have you ever heard of a myth, legend of Arabia where they had numbers?
No.
Arabic numbers?
I mean, what's the other option here? We all stand on a thing and see if we get zapped again, or we do what? Like, was there another way we could maybe try getting around? Like, we haven't skirted the outside around the island kind of thing. We could.
No, that's pretty much the only thing we have left.
Like the eel, I guess.
But
I'm
quite
not
frankly,
swimming.
But quite frankly, if we do go past the eel and somehow successfully do it, we just end up outside again.
Well, I could climb up to that 4th
Right.
story window and with my rope, possibly it's long enough to everyone get up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Want to try that?
Sure.
How long is my rope?
Long
Typically, they're
enough.
50 feet.
Should say what it is. But
I have 10 meters of rope available to add to the collection if more rope is needed.
Oh, nice.
I have a blue bottle of perfume. Does that help?
It just says rope, so it's probably in the rules how long a rope is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now that it's what is required because it's all slippery and mossy. You need an acrobatics roll to get up to the first floor, and the second floor you're going to add a bane each floor. So the second floor would be a bane, third floor would be 2 banes, and the fourth floor would be 3 banes.
Oh, I'll go for it. I'm bold.
So I can use that pillar spell again, and if I cast it with a power level 2, I can put you up 6 meters. But you have to roll an acrobatics roll to stay on that pillar, or if you fall off, you take 2d6 damage.
Well,
Th-
at this
seems
point, I'm
fool.
just getting.
Wait.
Oh.
Let's at least skirt. See, can we skirt around? Can I at least skirt around the outside of this? Get into the go around the outside of the island, staying on landish. Is it possible?
Let me see here. It is possible up to a couple points, 2 points if you can see the map, right there. right here.
If I can make my way around there without anything
There
nefarious
you
happening,
you
I
can't
will.
walk around without going in the water.
So that's like what, 20, 25 feet or so to jump across that.
Yeah.
The water looks deep there, right? Okay. And but at least getting around to this side, if I look up, is there any other entrances into the tower on this side of the building?
No, on the 4th and 5th floor, you can see windows on each
Okay.
section.
On
All
which
right.
floor? On which floors
4th and
are the
5th.
windows? Fourth and okay. So it sounds to me like I'll take 3 Banes to get up to the 4th story.
It seems like really bad odds,
Well,
even if you
hold
have a
on,
good.
relax for a second. I got a rope, so that takes it down to 2 Banes. And then maybe I get on somebody's shoulders for the first leg, so maybe that takes it down to 1 Bane. I don't know if you want to be generous.
Well, the first floor there's no bane, just a successful acrobatics
Yeah.
roll to get to the 2nd floor.
Okay.
Do
There's
you have
no
like?
other way to give myself a boon other than the rope, it seems like.
Nobody has pittons or anything or whatever you call them to stick in the walls.
Okay, I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so roll. You got the rope going? Wait.
Oh, I might have miscalculated because maybe I'm only having 3 Banes.
No,
I'm sorry.
just a normal acrobatics roll, and you can get a boon for your rope.
For the first 10
First
feet
one,
or
yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you make it up to the
Excellent.
2nd level. You're hanging on. You're trying to maintain your grip. You could see the next little bunch is kind of risky. It's getting slippery.
Okay.
You got your rope hooked on up there, and you're trying to pull yourself up. The next one is so you got a boon for the rope. So the next one would be just a straight acrobatics roll to get to the 3rd level.
Okay, one boon for the rope and 1 Bane for the distance or the.
So it's just
conditions.
an even roll. Oh,
That's a
fail.
Oh,
That's a fail, demon. So you plunge and fall into the sea, but your head hits the edge of a rock as you bounce off it, and you take 1d6 damage.
Okay. So hold on.
Were you trying to go all the way up to the 4th floor?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just go in the first floor and then pull us up from there?
there were
The
no
only
windows.
on the
Yeah,
4th
you're
floor.
you're
there's no
basically
windows.
hanging it with the rope. Yeah.
Oh,
So takes 3
Did
damage.
he make it?
No, he
He
fell.
fell from inside.
No, I didn't even get.
No,
the-
just
Oh,
All
fish
right.
him out of the
Is this-
water.
It appears
So I
as
can
if the
roll
only
if
way
I
forward.
can.
Get on the discs. Are you okay, little halfling?
I'm almost dead, but I'm willing to do whatever.
I
That's the
throw
spirit.
throw the halfling over my shoulder and head it back in. Can I bind the halfling's wounds at all? Does that help, or is there anything like that?
there is a
No.
medicine roll.
You can only do that if they're 0 hit points.
Oh, don't try
Right.
climbing one more time? I mean, we can get you down to 0 hit points.
Oh,
What we don't know is how much pressure is required to activate one of the discs. Perhaps.
Oh.
Oh,
First hour is up, and you hear
mhm.
the tower starts to shake. It's rumbling.
Time flies.
And it's starting to sink. You feel the tower starting to go down. And your level starts to
They're
increase.
fleeing.
It starts to fill up with
Is that-
water.
Is that going to make the climb to the 4th floor easier?
Yeah,
So,
we just
as-
go out and tread water until the 4th floor comes by.
As this is happening, what are you doing? As it's starting to fill with water inside this chamber.
I guess I'm just on the steps.
I'm still outside, I think.
Oh, I
Yeah.
brought you in, and unless you wouldn't let
Oh,
me,
you brought me
I
in.
grabbed you, and
Okay.
I'm trying to be gentle.
If I'm riding on your shoulders, then so be it. But
Okay. So if you stay
Only
in
if
this
you
room,
let me.
if you stay in this room, it's going to be filled with water.
Okay, let's get out then. Yeah.
No, we're outside then.
I'm gonna try climbing. If it kills me, I don't care.
Wait,
Okay, so
You're still in the room, Dave.
Yeah, I know. I put myself on a.
I can't see his icon, so I can't do anything.
stuck. I can move you out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so
Here we go.
in this situation, do I have any? Where? Explain to me what you were imagining. I'm using the rope. How I'm using this rope for my boom.
well, it doesn't say that you have to like throw the rope up there. So I'm just going to say you managed to chuck the rope to the 4th level, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hanging there.
Okay.
So now
we have-
now the whole level dropped down. So now you're
Yeah.
actually at the 2nd level,
Right.
which is actually the
Okay.
3rd level.
So here's my first climbing check.
Are we in water? Are we swimming at this point?
Okay. No, you're outside on the land. The land's still like we'll just say that you made it to some rock that's high above, right? Above the water.
Okay. Here's my second climbing check for the next 10 feet.
Succeeded.
Wow.
Okay, so the first one was
Right.
that
Nice.
one. The second one there. Okay,
So if I make one more with 2 banes, I'm there, right?
yeah.
1 boon and 2 banes.
You
Wow.
did it.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Cool.
learned something my last climb about this moss and algae and whatever. Okay, if I'm in the window, what do I see?
God, the other crew never did this. Okay. You got a torch? You're gonna light your torch?
I'll light a torch. It might be wet.
Okay.
I got a flint and steel, and I think I've got
Okay.
torches.
This entire floor is framed by wooden shelves and workbenches and littered with broken glass and what appears to be remnants of an old experiment. In the center of the room is a 2-meter high arced iron cage. And in the darkness, you could hear a figure inside that cage. And I'm going to pause the clock. I'll be right back. I just got to make a washroom break.
All right.
Okay. Are people sticking around, or are we always going to take a short break?
I don't need a break.
So, I would like to maybe get you guys all up here before I explore anything up here.
That'd be good, but
Do we need to all do skill checks, or can I just can we do some kind of
Yeah.
rope stuff to get you guys up here?
Not sure. But I'm okay with acrobatics. Maybe not as good as you, but
I wonder if we can get more boons if we like do improvised rope ladder with a knotted rope. or loop a rope around people if 2 people get up here to lift everyone else up, or something like that.
Is the mallard any good at acrobatics?
10. So 50-50.
Yeah,
But
I'm a little.
but I can do it with a boon if I get hungry. So, and I'm hungry.
So I would have to use my adaptive ability and use a different skill other than acrobatics. I would try to probably use bushcraft or something to tie some fancy knot and allow myself to be pulled up.
But if a couple of us got up there, we're strong enough. We could probably pull the rest up.
Well, you can also
I'm
get
pretty
help
strong.
from somebody as an action. So I'm wondering if we could do something
Okay.
like the halfling yells down tips because they already did the climb successfully, so they can guide us. That should give us a boon on top of the rope boon. Hopefully.
If I can get up there, I might be between me and the halfling. I might be strong enough to pull somebody else up because I'm pretty strong.
What's your acrobatics?
Better than 50-50, but not quite as good as the halfling.
Actually, I'm pretty good at acrobatics, so maybe I could go up next.
Okay, we're back.
It's up to you.
Orla's a pretty good shot.
Nice. I could sneak around, but I'm reluctant to go scouting solo without the whole party. So
It'd be much better if the rest of us just die trying to climb up this wall, and then you can go scouting.
yeah, if you all drown in the sea, then I can go scout.
We give you our blessing.
So
I'd like Orla, I think, would like to try climbing next. So we'd be able to get the boon from the rope, and maybe also boon from like advice from the halfling who's already climbed it successfully. They could point out handholds and give tips. Would that be a boon for helping action?
So you're at the library. I'll give you just... Okay. I'll say he's secured it. He, on the way up, you kind of made, scraped some seaweed off and kind of made it little grips for the feet. I'll give you the first roll, normal. The second one, 1 Bane.
Okay, so the first normal, and the second with 1 Bane. Oh goodness.
18 and 17.
Yeah, I'm gonna push that.
Do I have a chance to catch or hold out my hand or something like that?
I'm gonna say scared. I start losing my grip and I'm like, oh no, I'm afraid of falling. That, because you have to make the argument that it's a valid
sure.
condition, right?
Sure, you're scared of falling, sure.
Okay.
And you still fail. So you fall into the sea and you don't hit anything, but you just fall into the water. So you don't need to catch them. You don't take any damage, and you could swim back.
All right.
And to get back like a condition or something, it requires like a stretch rest.
What's that?
Did I just do that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to do that.
Is there any way to gain any more advantage to climbing, or is it just gonna, no matter who does, it's gonna be a straight roll and then a Bane?
I'm gonna just say 2 rolls, a straight roll and a Bane roll.
All right. I'll try.
Well, if
The scenario is designed to be hard. It is pretty hard if you don't know what's going on, for sure.
if a couple of us get up, then someone could just tie the rope around their waist, and we'll hold them up.
Oh, failed. You fall in the water. If you don't roll a dragon or a demon, then you won't get any damage. You'll just fall in the water.
Okay. I'm not gonna push that.
Might as well just climb out to the water, go up again.
Try again. Yeah.
Well, it is killing time.
Yeah. And the second
And I wish I could
roll.
help you. If it was a normal game, I could, you know, assist you in some way, but I can't help you.
Dang it.
All right, I'll go try it again. Okay.
Nice. That's a great
Come
roll.
on now. Come on.
If we just get
Oh.
some kind of advantage to knock out that Bane.
I'll just sit back and relax while you guys just keep rolling until you let me
Take
know when one of
turns.
you guys get in there, and I'll just put your token in there.
Oh my
A
gosh.
dragon.
Oh, a dragon's good. Sorry. I
Yeah.
thought that was the... So do I have to make the... Oh, does that help me with the next roll then? So I don't have to
Yeah,
make
a
it?
dragon will give you a boon. So you can cancel a bane.
That's still a fail.
You're at the end of your rope.
Your turn, Orla.
Jeez. Always foiled by one dice.
I'm just letting you know that this is not. This is purposely made hard. Like this is like you're.
I got it.
You're skipping lots of stuff going this route.
Good. I got it. I'm up there then.
Okay.
Okay. So
No,
here's
two of
the
us. Can we
experiment.
pull somebody up?
Yeah. Can we use a rope to loop around somebody and lift them up? Is there a different way to skin this cat?
Yeah, sure. You could try that.
Let's do it.
So you're the wolf kind is stronger, so
Mhm.
I would just assist you, right? Give you a boon.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah,
That would
you-
be okay with me. I'm happy
you'll-
to take the...
Yours. We'll just say that you just roll a strength check. You succeed. You give him a boon. You get a dragon. You give him 2 boons.
Okay,
each
so
roll.
I need to make my character needs to make a strength check.
Whoever's pulling him up.
Well, I'm doing
So-
the assisting because I only have.
I'm pulling. So you're saying that pulling them up is only going to give them a boon to climb, or can I just pull them up while they're looped at the bottom?
Sure, you could do that. Sure, it just require a strength check for each level. So 2 strength checks.
Okay. And if somebody's helping me, does that have any impact?
He's a little halfling. No, not really. Like, compared to your wolf strength,
I don't know who I'm pulling up.
who wants to come first?
The elf. Elf is light.
Okay, so you need 2
Yep.
rolls to pass. 3.
Oh, wait. That's
Okay.
still
Oh, wow.
success. Yeah.
So Orla is up.
Hooray.
Who's next?
Wizard.
Now maybe the elf can help the wolf with this lift. I don't know. Are elves in this world big or small?
I guess the same. Same as normal.
Well, what's your strength?
Or
What's
let's
the elf strength?
All right, Wizard, are you coming up?
Yep.
Let's,
I'm on
let's
my
roll
way.
1. That's
And
second
You
roll
just
not so
dropped
good.
me.
I can take. I'll push it. So you get the condition whether the push succeeds or fails.
Yep.
Yeah. You got to pick it
get
first.
angry.
Dragon.
Pull him right up.
Nice.
Pull him right up with the dragon. And who's left?
All right. I
Goodbye,
McAndrews
Mallard.
now.
It's been a good journey. So with the dragon, do I automatically
I'll-
succeed in my first roll with the Mallard?
Sure. We'll get you. We'll just get you up there.
Nice.
Okay.
The rolls needed.
Okay.
Good.
So
Even
I mentioned that I mind the broken glass and there's someone in a cage over there, but
I've lost the map. Oh, there it is. Sorry, got it.
you guys let me know if you want me to sneak.
Well,
Although with the torch,
let's
I
check
mean,
out.
Well, I just lit
check
a
out
torch,
the-
so
You see a female. Seems to be some sort of sailor. And she's in the cage. She's like, What do you want? What are you doing here? You gotta let me out, please. Let me out.
Well, we're
imprisoned
here
you?
to rescue you, of course, my dear.
Ha. I do not believe that. You're obviously here for the treasure, too.
Why are you here?
Same reason you're here, and I fell into this trap.
What color was the
What's on
potion
those-
that the boatman gave you? I ask. The
What?
sailor. What color was the potion you drank from the boatman?
Oh, that green potion. I drank it.
Okay. Well, that
was-
that semi-confirms your story.
Are you gonna let me
Well,
out?
she didn't
or-
answer with a
What's on
color.
these-
Why would we let you out?
Well, I could assist you.
There are stairs here.
I mean, it seems they're good at triggering traps. That could be handy to have.
What if it's a demon? How do we
Well,
know you're not a
demon?
demon? Yes.
We have to trust that the simplest solution is often the correct one. Let the girl out. She can help us.
Well spoken, wizard.
As a question though, are the stairs in this level going down?
Yeah.
And then we don't see any way up in this room, right?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Is there an obvious
Well,
mechanism to
There
like
was
release
a window
the?
on the 5th floor, so I could climb up to the 5th floor window as an option.
But what if you
There-
fall in
there
the
are
water?
stairs there.
Yeah. But we want to go up.
The wizard said, open the cage, but the wizard didn't say the wizard was opening the cage.
No, because I
Wait,
don't really have a skill that can do that.
That's why I asked. Like, is there
Do you
some
think-
obvious
do you-
mechanism, like a lever or something, for this trap to like open it back up again?
I can try spot hidden to try and figure it out.
But
What is your
first,
name?
How
You would have to just lift the trap over, the cage over. It would just require a strength roll with a bane.
Okay, so this is something that descended from the ceiling. This
Yes.
cage.
is there a hole in the ceiling?
There is a little chain link at the top that must release the trigger mechanism on it.
But it wasn't hidden in any way? Like the cage itself was just hanging there from the ceiling? The way it looked like it worked? Is there a hook that it was
Yes,
attached to? Or does
yes,
this look like this has always
yes,
been here?
and I fell in the trap. Yes, it was dark in here.
Lift it up.
What's your name?
My name's Beatrix.
Beatrix what?
Rex.
Far sail. Because I sail
Ah.
far, far away where no one's been.
You came here alone.
No, I came here with a dwarf.
And where's
What
the
happened to
dwarf?
him?
The dwarf.
He fell through a trap, and I haven't seen him.
Fell through a trap. On above or below this level?
Below here.
How did you get up to this level?
Well, down below here, we had to... I don't know. I don't want to explain it to you. You have to see it for yourself. There's
Let
a
her
bunch,
out.
There's a
All
bunch
right.
of chests down below, and you have to pick the right one. They got
Do,
this.
do we
this
have to
is,
all cooperate? Oh, go ahead.
This is all full of puzzles. The mage that owned this tower, he was a trickster.
Do we all have to cooperate and lift the cage off at once, possibly, like do a leg lift?
Well, if you all try to do that, I'll just give a regular strength roll. No bane. The wolf can do it.
Let's go for it if you want to
I'm
do
totally against this, but if this is what the group wants, I'll do it.
it. Okay, if you're against it, then you don't have to.
I'll do it if that's what the group collectively wants to do.
Orla certainly wants to.
Mallard, are you smart like me or like them? What's your
Let
vote?
her free. I do not fear. There's one against five. I do
Yeah.
not fear whether she is a foe or friend.
Maybe the iron is what keeps her evil powers at bay. I lift it. Uh-oh. The sound changed.
I forgot to change music before.
Okay.
Okay, so
Like, oh no, it is a demon.
Is this sailor? So this sailor's equipped like an adventurer with weapons and a backpack and stuff, or?
yeah, she's set to go. You notice that she has. What does she have on her? She's got a scimitar on her.
What?
Nice.
Grappling
Oh, a
hook.
scimitar, yeah. Oh, a grappling hook, that'd be useful.
Would have been useful if
Rope.
we were outside.
Spyglass.
Well, we might still have to go up a level outside. Spyglass.
Yeah. So yeah, let's broach that. As the sailor, do you want to go down, or do you want to help us get up to the next window with your grappling hook?
I didn't waste my time for nothing to come here. Look at all this stuff on here. Do you think anything here has to do with anything?
Oh, is there
No.
something that looks valuable amongst this debris?
Oh, yeah.
Did you arrange the dead flies in a certain order and it unlocks something?
There's
I
glass.
have.
There's some glass jars over here.
If it's if this is like a skill-based thing, I've got spot hidden.
Yeah, well, let's investigate the three desktops.
You said just glass jars. Is there like writing, any papers, anything?
Over here, like the elf. Okay, which
That was a
spot hidden?
failed spot hidden.
Yeah, Christine is too short to see in the top of these tables. Krishna's.
I
We
could
still know,
pick
we'll
you
know if
up.
there's anything under.
I could pick you up and put you on top of it.
That's okay. I'll stand guard at the stairs, or, if you guys want to do what you want to do.
Parsail, did you touch any of these items before leaving? Do you have any idea on the way up?
Talking to. Oh yes, I know. I just came in here. It was dark and immediately got stuck in a trap. I thought I was gonna perish here. There's only
You came up those stairs.
less than an hour left, and I'm gonna drown. Thank God you saved me. I'm in debt to you.
But you came up those stairs over there, right?
Yes.
Okay, my new idea is go to the window and recover my rope and look out to see if I can possibly
Okay.
get up to the 5th-story window.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Maybe
You
we
could
can
do
borrow
that.
her grapple.
That would just be 2 Banes with
Ooh.
your including your rope. Total will be 2 Banes, but just let me say what you're seeing in this room first. Okay, on here, the mage sees on here, you see like a little bottle. Seems to be some sort of elixir on here. Inside some sort of liquid. Over here, you see some glass jars, and there's broken glass and everything on the table. And one of the jars has a black, hairy spider that's living inside it. And there's a jar that has a ship in a bottle on this table.
We definitely want the bottle with the ship in it. That might come in handy if it you break the bottle and it turns into a big ship.
Or does it look valuable? Those things can be pricey.
If unless someone else does, I do grab for the bottle with the ship in it.
I'm intrigued by the spider, so I'll take the spider jar.
Yeah, and I'll take the elixir that's on the table right in front of me.
Okay.
What color is it?
It's red.
Red elixir.
And
Would I be able to identify it?
sure. Give me Let me see what skill would be good. Got any magic skills? Yeah, what's your magic skill?
I'm an elementalist. I mean, I could blow it
So
up.
that's fire, right?
Yeah,
Give
fire,
me-
or I could blow
give
it
me-
out the window with a gust of wind.
Just give me that. It's a general magic, so give me that check.
Just the magic abilities.
Yeah, give me your fire magic
Okay.
check.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a success.
Okay, you realize that whoever drinks this elixir would immediately shrink to a height of about 10 centimeters. It's a shrinking potion.
Potion of diminution or something.
Are you able to tell if these other jars are magical? Great wizard.
That's the smallest nation on this world is Diminution.
This passageway is this passageway just getting smaller and smaller and smaller by any chance?
No.
That's where we came
Well,
in.
that's where we
It's the
came
window,
in.
right?
The window, yeah. Yeah, there does not appear to be any way out.
Well, we
Orla,
learned
I'm very afraid of that spider.
we learned there's chests below, right? That the sailor knows about.
So there's probably some puzzle that we can complete that will take us
Okay.
open up maybe
You
to
you
the
grab
next level.
you grab the spiders, and then whoever grabbed the ship in a bottle, you hear a rumbling.
Well, if there's a potion that makes you small, that could have been used on the boat.
Well, how big are these jars?
And as
Like, are they?
as the rumbling, when you grab that, it seems to trigger something, and stairs
Yeah.
come down.
Yay!
I don't know how that
the
sounded in
stairs.
there.
Trap door in the ceiling, like out of the stair.
I hit earthquake rumble, and that sound comes on.
Excellent.
So
Wait. Let's make our new companion go first.
Yeah.
You, Beatrix. How would you like to see what's up
Let's go,
there?
Beatrix. There,
Never.
we've opened the stairway for you. Continue on your quest, please.
I tap the stairs with my spear. I can't let her go first. No.
I'll go
no,
first, guys. I'll go
and
first.
neither can I.
Okay.
Why don't you let me? Unless someone feels
No,
strongly.
no, I'm fighting the mallard to see who can go first. We're gonna like bump our way up the stairs, tapping on the stairs, looking for traps.
Waste
Okay,
of time.
so
I'll
I'm
leap
not
right
looking.
past.
I'm not
Start running
looking
up
for
the stairs.
traps, which means
No, you are. You are looking for traps as I elbow you sideways. We're all looking for traps. There's traps everywhere.
Oh, somehow I beat you guys up here.
Bloody wizard. You're lucky I like you.
trust the wizard.
okay, so you see, like
We
in this
all
room,
have this. Yep.
heavy dark drapes cover the windows, casting the entire floor in shadow and gloom. Against the north wall stands a grand four-poster bed whose curtains are closed, concealing its interior. On the south wall is another mural. In the four corners of the room, you can make out the contours of huge, terrifying figureheads in the form of beasts with grinning jaws.
Well, if I was a vampire, I'd want to close all the windows.
Is the bed like closed off because it's drapes? We can't actually see the top of the bed, or like a big
So,
canopy with curtains.
Are these like statues?
Yeah, with horrifying stone figureheads, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Is there anything
Okay,
behind the drapes? If we open them up? The windows
Hmm.
or anything?
There should be a window over here above the fourth floor window on the.
Good point.
If we're in that kind of room, I don't know. This might be where that fifth story
Could
window
be a
led.
subfloor. Yeah, let's.
I want to hear what the GM says.
Pull the
Yeah,
curtains back.
there's drapes there covering the walls, and there's drapes covering the bed. So
It's
your
curtains
choice.
for you.
Okay, but so Orla's gonna go to the one on the wall and try to get behind the drapes. To the
Beatrice
east.
is like, do you want me to come up or?
Yes, come on up. What's the problem?
Okay. I don't know if
Well,
you
I'll
felt comfortable with you and your crew. I guess
Of course, you're one of us now.
I'll reach forward with my staff. I'm gonna stay like 1 block away from the bed, and kind of pull the curtain back at the foot of the bed.
Oh no! Don't remove that mattress tag because I've heard there's bad things will happen.
I'm at the bed too, with you.
I will stand at your side, wizard.
Okay, so you're touching the bed.
With a staff from 5 feet away and pulling the curtains back.
Okay.
Here at the ready.
The staff has a reach ability, I believe.
When you touch it, you hear a loud noise and sparks just, and then you hear growling as those figureheads come to life
Come alive. Gargoyles. Fucking.
in each corner.
And is there anything in the bed?
Well, you can proceed to just like yank it open, but as soon as you touch that, this happened. So it's up to you if you want to continue
Okay.
just flinging the curtains open or not.
I'm gonna dive onto the bed with my spear and jam it down the middle
Okay,
of the bed.
so you are opening the curtain. As you open the curtain, you see that in the bed lies a waxy corpse of a bearded old man with his hands clasped over his chest. And guess we're doing a battle.
Alrighty.
Kander gets readies his shield and axe.
Let's get clacking.
Let me hold on. Just want to try and get you all in there with one of them.
So it's Beatrix fire sale or Beatrix for sale? I forget already.
Far sale.
Fire
just
sale.
I'm
For
kidding.
sale.
It was a
Oh.
pun or
Oh.
wordplay.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll up. You got the combat tracker. Draw. Oh, and figures the enchanted dragon goes first. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, here we go.
Let's see a tracker.
Can we see the initiative tracker anyway?
Something's supposed to pop up showing us the initiative list.
Under the chat.
Yeah, see the second tab on your
Oh.
right. There's an initiative tracker. You can pop it out. You can just look
yeah.
at it
There we go.
and begin combat. Which is cool about Dragonbane 2. Every round initiative gets mixed, so last can go first next round. So
And I have an ability to use willpower to retain a initiative or something like that.
okay. Okay,
What's the
so the
number
first
one?
dragon, its movement rate is 10. So the first one is coming straight for the wizard. The second one is coming straight for the elf. This one's coming for the halfling.
Okay. Earlier I made a sneak
This
check.
one's
I'm
coming
not
for
sure if it's rollable.
Beatrix. No, I didn't catch that. Where's the sneak check? I didn't hear what you're saying. What was that for?
I rolled it in the chat, it's in the chat, but they may detect me whether I'm sneaking or not. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, well, actually, if you look in the rule book, sneak, you can only sneak if you know, you can't sneak when there's no enemies.
Fair.
Yeah, that's what it says in the rules. I actually just read that just before the game.
Don't worry. I'm sorry to interrupt. Please proceed.
No problem. Okay, so we'll start with, since we got you there, let's start with you. The attack on you. Try to be as quick as possible. Toppling throw. The beast grabs the player and uses it as a weapon, throwing the victim with all its might into another character within 6 meters. Is there 1, 2, 4?
Yep.
The wizard.
Do I get to my
Well, that's
evade?
your wizard's actually 8
That's too
meters,
far.
or 2d6 meters. No, 6 meters. Yeah, so both take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. So,
That's
yeah,
not
he's just
too
gonna
far
throw.
away.
So you want to try to evade? You could try to block, parry, or evade.
Evade is the one I have a boon with.
Okay, do it up. Oh, 2 19s. You could try to push it.
I'll push it.
Yeah.
Pick one.
I'll
Remember,
get-
whatever
I'll
one
get-
you pick gives you Bane on that.
Oh, I see. Scared maybe. Scared.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh, it succeeded because it's
That
a
wasn't meant to
boon.
be.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay, so
Proceed.
you evaded, so you're allowed to move 1 square any direction.
Oh. Okay. I can't head behind the curtain now.
No, just 1 square. Okay. You could try, but if
No,
there's nothing
that's
behind
fine.
the curtain, you're stuck. Okay. The one on Orla attacks. The wooden beast bites the player character, inflicting 2d8 slashing damage. Orla, do you want to try to... Remember, you can't attack if you evade.
Oh no, that didn't work.
You gonna push?
Nope, I'm just gonna fail. I'm just gonna fail.
Okay, 2d8 damage coming at your way.
Okay.
9.
Jesus.
Still alive? Yeah. Okay, the one on the wizard attacks.
Oh, no, he doesn't. No friend shall fall while Makander of Half Moon Bay stands here. So I'm going to spend willpower point Guardian so it attacks me instead.
Now, what's the condition? Just have to be next to you? Okay, so I'll allow you to switch
Has to
places
be,
then.
Okay.
Do you want to evade or block or parry? 2d6 bludgeoning damage coming your way. Armor has no effect.
So it says armor. Armor has no effect. Yeah, I will try and parry.
Okay.
Well, I have my axe. Axe now, so.
There we go.
Alright.
The final one on Beatrix. The beast rears its hideous head and blows a frenzied wind through the entire room. All player characters must make a bushcraft roll not to get cold.
Bushcraft. Bushcraft.
So everybody's got it.
Yeah. So
what
who,
happens when
who
you get
failed?
cold?
I failed.
Everyone, except for Archmaster.
Yeah. I failed.
So what does that mean mechanically? We're cold.
Yeah.
Glaciers nar llama!
On a failure, you lose d6 hit
Yeah.
points and d6 willpower points and can no longer heal conditions.
Well, maybe I want to push that.
You must then keep making rolls to withstand the cold with the same effect.
Jeez.
If you reach 0 hit points while cold, you die. So everybody, whoever's cold, lose d6 hit points, d6 willpower points. You could roll it.
Is it a separate
gonna-
D6 for each?
Yeah.
Push that then.
I think I'm gonna try to push, I guess.
I never encountered cold in this game before.
Well, so I just ran one of my magic tricks, which says the area within 10 meters of me becomes pleasantly warm.
Well, not yet.
This effect protects against cold for 1 shift of time.
You gotta wait till your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so on every round now, you gotta make a bushcraft roll, or the same thing happens. Okay, Beatrix has got to make her bushcraft roll. See if
That was my damage roll for 2.
That
loses
hurt. I
one
took
hit
6
point.
damage from that.
1 willpower point. Okay. And
what happens if your willpower reaches 0?
Nothing.
You burn
That's
willpower
fine.
to use abilities, right?
Yeah, willpower is used for your heroic abilities and your magic.
Okay.
So now you guys can go. We're at Orla,
Well, no, because I used my reaction, right? So I don't get.
but
an
you
action.
can still move. But
But would that
be
be
aware
ultimate
if
attack?
beware if you move away from it, you have to make an evade roll or it gets free attack.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna stay right there.
It's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Beatrix is going to fight with the Skimtar. 4. Roll damage. Look at the damage. Wow. 12 damage. Things got... Okay, they got 24 hit points. I'm going to let you know that. So it's 12. Next. The wolf. Bloodjaw.
I want to jump onto the bed and stab my spear through the heart of the corpse.
Okay. You do that.
And do as
and
much damage as I can.
give me a spot hidden roll.
That's not gonna succeed.
Now you got a dragon.
Yeah, but I'm
It was-
angry, so
So yeah, the boom. These conditions really screw you up, man. So you can push it. No?
I'm not gonna succeed. I only have a 5 in spot hidden.
Okay. Okay, that's your turn. Christina, the bold.
I evaded, so I can only move. Looks like I have a movement of 12.
So you can move 6 squares. It's 2 meters a square.
Okay. I think potentially I want to set myself up for a backstab next time I can act.
Remember, if you go near a creature, you'll have to roll an evade to get away from them. So you'll be in combat there if you move there with this creature here.
Well, I think we're doomed anyway, so we'll see. I'm gonna suffer cold again pretty soon.
Okay. That's your move. Archmaster Odman with the magic.
All right. I'm gonna spend 4 willpower. Cast a level 2 fireball, which lets me cast 2 fireballs. If I'm successful with my roll. I can either target them at the same creature or 2 different creatures. I'll decide that after I roll. Oh, I thought I pressed the button. I didn't. 3, okay.
Okay.
So, I will do 1 fireball on each creature. The wounded one over here with
Beatrix.
Beatrix, and then the one right next to the mallard there.
Okay.
How do I? Where's my spells? Fireball. Power level.
And I'm gonna say that since they went off, you're gonna negate the effects of cold. You're gonna warm the room right up.
Oh, all right.
Awesome.
Slash R. 2d6. So this is the wounded one first. That
Okay.
one.
Yeah. 8
That's
damage.
8 points of fire damage, and then I'll do this one. And that one gets a full 12.
Okay.
Nice.
And they continue to burn.
Okay. So on your turn, they'll do burning again. Okay, next is the mallard. You used your action, so you
I
can still
parried.
move.
Yep. I'll light my pipe on the flames.
Okay. So I'll just hit the next turn. And see this Foundry does an awesome job with this. If you got Foundry, get it for sure if you want to play this game. It just automatically did the initiative, does everything so perfect for this game. So Christan, see that's the thing. You can go again. The dragons are like 4th now, so you can get lucky this way. They're 5th. Christina, your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, me? I'm gonna try my backstab.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to determine where I put for that. Maybe on knife or dagger.
Whatever.
Backstab.
What's your ability say? I can read it here.
It's not a link for backstab.
I don't. Well, I'm looking for it.
Is it under
I
abilities?
have
or?
under dagger. I have stab. We find weak spot. Topple. Disarm. Throw. Parry.
Here, I'll pause it for a second while find that out. It's not on the character sheet for some reason.
Under, it says, it's a long paragraph. When I activate this ability when making a melee attack against an enemy that is also within 2 meters of another player character, your attack then counts as a sneak attack, which means it cannot be dodged or parried. You get a boon to the roll, and the number of dice rolled for the damage is increased by 1. So 2d8 instead of 1d8, for example.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't even count as an action.
This ability can only be used with a subtle weapon. Activating this ability does not count as an action.
Oh, well, you could have used that last time. Wow.
Well, I was evading.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
The ability actually is not an action, but the attack's an action.
Okay, so nevertheless, how do I click on that on my character sheet to get there, or do I roll?
Just roll it.
It'd be under abilities. Because
You should roll you should roll your knife, your weapon.
Yeah, I got a
An
dagger.
attack with a boom.
Yeah.
Attack with a boon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it won't do the damage right. Unless
Yes, it
it's
will if
using
you
the
roll
abil-
with your knife.
Yeah, and
You
just
can add a die to your damage.
just add a die.
Yeah.
Die to my damage on the slider. I don't know how to do that. Sorry, guys.
Just
You
roll
gotta hit
normal
first.
with the boon, and then you got to hit.
Okay. Did I hit?
No.
No, with 2 dice you still miss. You can push if you want.
You're gonna have to push it.
I'll push for fun.
Okay, which one are you taking? Angry?
My charisma.
Oh, succeeded. Okay, so hit roll damage in the chat.
Okay. Roll damage in chat. So d8 times 2 or 2d8.
See what it does. You want 2d8, so if it just rolls 1, we'll just do another one. Just hit the green button. Roll damage. Yeah. Okay, 2, and I'll roll another d8.
I screwed that up. I thought I was gonna do 2 dice instead of I did.
Okay. So
Sorry,
you
guys.
got. That's okay. You got 8 damage. So.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I have to remove the willpower on my character sheet.
Yeah, that's it. And now, do you want to move, or do you want to stay there?
Is the creature still up?
Yeah, he's got 4 left.
Yeah.
Are you sure you
Okay.
removed willpower and not hit points? Because I saw hit points falling off your character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, I did hit points and not. Oh.
Just left and right clicks. Left or one's to remove, one's the gain. Okay, so
Oh.
Bloodjaw, the wolf. You try to stab this dead corpse, and nothing's happening. It's just lying there, motionless.
Okay, I'll use my spear, my long spear, which is, and I think I can go. It says there's something about being able to go like 4 meters or something like that to attack somebody, and I'll attack the.
You get attacked from 2 squares away, so you're not.
We'll attack this one.
This one here.
Attack the one between the halfling and the mallard. Yeah.
Okay, roll it up. And you get the dragon.
Oh.
So the dragon
Double or
means,
free.
yeah. So melee, roll a d6 to see what happens for your dragon. No, a dragon you get options. So
Yes. It pops up here. Double weapon damage, free attack, or armor has no effect.
yeah. So what do you want to do?
I think I'd rather have a free. Oh, against another enemy, so I wouldn't be able to attack this one again.
This
Or
one's
can
only
I-
got 4 hit
Yeah.
points left.
Yeah,
Because I did 12 and the other guy did 8.
you could use your movement to move, because in this game you could move, attack, move. You don't have to
Yeah.
do one or the other.
Okay, so I can hold on to that free attack.
Yeah, and use it this round. Yeah. So do your damage
Yeah.
first for this one.
That's 4.
Okay, you killed it.
Nice.
And I'm able to move and attack another one now.
Yep.
I guess I'll go. Any of them been damaged? To Orla? Orla, is yours
This
been
one's
damaged?
this one's damaged.
That one's down to 4 as well.
Orla's
Right.
been damn it.
Oh, do you want rather me come help you? I
No.
can do that. Yeah, I'll come back and because I can
Yeah.
stab over you with the spear anyway.
Well, you can also attack diagonally, I think, right? If I was reading the rules correctly, like you're
Yeah,
considered
yeah.
adjacent for melee at diagonal.
You can attack diagonal.
So that's a success.
Excellent.
Oops, that's a different thing, but yeah, that should still be right.
Right.
So did you hit? You hit, right?
Yeah, I did 7 damage to the one on Orla.
Okay. So that one's dead too.
No, he did the other one.
Oh, 7 damage.
The one
on-
at the top right.
7 damage
Yeah.
on that one. Okay. Okay, next is Beatrix is going to attack.
Nice.
Hit. Rolls damage. Wow, look at her damage.
Yeah. Look at that.
Someone didn't want to let her out of the cage.
All damage.
Yeah.
She kills
I was just
that one.
testing you all.
She is a demon, but
Yeah.
she's on our side.
She gets a nice grin
Bad.
on her face. She's been through this. Come on, guys, where have you been? You call yourself adventurers? And she moves into combat with this one over here to try to help with her action. Next is Orla.
Through natural selection, she's
Alright.
the only one that survived her party.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pull out a knife and try to stab it, since I'm right in close range. So let's just dab. How's
11
that? That was
damage.
pretty good stabbing.
Even a knife does pretty good damage, jeepers.
Yeah, it's deadly.
Even though they do good damage on you, you do good damage on them too. So there's
Yeah.
so 11. So next, do you want to move there, Orla, or do you want to stay?
I don't want to get attacked, so I'm just gonna stay.
Okay, well, the enchanted figurine is going to attack. I'm going to do a roll. 1, 2 is you. 3, 4 is Beatrix. 2 is you.
And I can't evade now because I've already acted.
Yeah.
Right? Oh well.
Yeah.
I can't step in to take it. I don't have the ability like the duck.
Yeah, so you got to be really strategic in this game, and it's like teamwork. There is tricks to this. Okay, so here we go. The attack on you. Toppling throw. The beast grabs you and uses you as a weapon, throwing it with all its might into another character 2d 6 meters away. Who would that be? That would either be 1, 2 is Beatrix. 3, 4 is Wolfman. Into the wolf.
I pet her.
Alright, roll double ones for damage.
Both take
Double
2d6 bludgeoning damage and are knocked down.
Oh,
But-
crap.
Wolfman, or you already used your action, so you can't. Yeah, you can't evade neither of you. So,
Double
damage on Orla coming up here.
Oh no. Alright, so
5
I'm
damage.
at 0 hit points.
Okay, your elixir you drank. It brings you up. Roll 1d6 hit points.
Wow.
1 hit point.
Second wind. Oh!
Oh,
That was a
one.
prophylactic.
The wolf. The wolf takes 2d6 damage. 5 damage on the wolf.
Got it.
Do you have armor?
I do. What does the armor do?
It takes off whatever damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. We're not gonna worry about bludgeoning and
And
piercing.
if it takes off all the damage, it
You get no
actually
damage.
damages the weapon.
Yeah, it could damage the weapon.
Is that what you call an elf own when you've been hit by an elf?
Very good.
Okay, what do I got? Just one left? Okay, this one is either going to go with the halfling or the mallard. They're both equal distances. 1, 2 the halfling, 3, 4 the mallard. The mallard. Coming after you for an
Of
attack.
course. I am the more worthy foe.
Icy wind, the beast rears its hideous head and
not
blows
again.
a freezing wind through the entire room. All players make a
Wait,
bushcraft roll or get cold.
Oh, you
That's
never
the worst
cast that
part of
thing
it.
that like blocked the icy cold after all, did you?
Well, the fireball helps maybe.
The fireball took it away.
Yeah, it took your cold away. So now it's cold's coming back.
Okay, so bushcraft.
Oh, someone got a demon. Elf or Mechander, you fail with a demon. You can't push those. Can't do anything.
Oh no.
I guess I'll get simply.
There's no point in pushing it, I don't think.
Oh no.
What are the chances
hit
of getting under 5?
I had to get
Well-
under 14 and I got 14.
So everybody that failed lose d6 hit points, d6 will points, and whoever got the dragon or the demon gets 2d6 hit points, 2d6 willpower points.
Okay, now, if my willpower's at 0, that just basically doesn't do anything.
No, it goes into your hit points then.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I
Will goes to
forgot
zero.
about that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Does anyone see my result? Because I can't. I clicked on my roll, but I don't see the result.
Is that Chrysania?
Yeah,
You failed.
nice.
So
Yeah,
I almost
he
back
failed.
with 0 hit points.
Oh no. I'm getting there myself.
Okay, I took 2 hit points damage and 3 willpower. so I think I'm pretty low on both.
Okay. Well,
I've gone to -12 on hit points.
so everybody's
only
fine.
D6.
Nobody's 0 hit points or nothing yet, right?
No, Orla's at 0.
I am. I'm at -12.
No, seriously.
I'll roll. Yeah.
From
So
that,
roll
So
the
okay,
you're
D6
dead
with
if
potion.
you don't go -12. Means you drop prone and you're basically immobile. You can't do nothing. You can't do any
Does that
action.
potion? Does that?
The green potion
Potion
helps,
kick in?
right?
Oh yeah, if you haven't used the green potion yet, it only does it once. Then you get 1d6 hit points as soon as you get to 0. As soon as you get to 0, you get 1d6. There's no negative hit
Yeah,
points
they were
here.
expired. You hear that? I think the expiration date was on these potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the only negative hit points is if you go all the way down to your full total in negative, it kills
On a single hit, right? Like
you.
if you
Yeah, on
hit-
a single hit, yeah.
Yeah. So what I have to do with Beatrix here. Let me do her. Was it bushcraft?
Evil roll. Yeah.
She failed, so she gets 1 hit
Oh,
point,
nice.
Those elixirs, man, we got
Three.
the...
3 willpower points. Okay, so yeah, that's their turn. So the duck's turn. So you're at 1 hit
I
point
will
now.
not. Yeah, I will not yield. Not before you, worm. And I will swing my battle axe. So let's hope. This is a hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
All right.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, you got bad rolls. 2 1s and a 2. 4.
Oh. Well, I am kind of frozen solid almost.
Yeah.
I was gonna-
We need that fixed, wizard.
Arcmaster Odman. What's this?
That was
Fireball?
and I'm gonna push that roll. Phew. So first, I will take the exhausted, which I've done already. That spell exhausts me, but I was successful with a level 2 fireball again. So
two
one
two
on
fireballs?
fireball on each one.
Okay.
2d6 each.
Do the first one on the left first.
So it doesn't let me roll my damage.
Just roll in the chat. Hit the.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. So this one I'll do this one first.
Okay. Got 6 hit points left. Kill it.
10.
Okay.
Nice.
And
Next
now I'll
one.
do the next one. Ah, 7.
Okay.
And
Well
the room
cast,
is warm
wizard.
again.
Well cast.
I got
Okay.
fire
Oh,
all
nice.
over the fucking room again.
Yeah. So it gets rid of the cold, and now I'll do the next round and see what the initiative rolls up this time.
Oh. I want to use my willpower to keep my same initiative number.
Oh, is that your special? So you want to be
That's my
number 2?
special.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll it up and see what we get. Oh, you were there
Awesome.
anyway, so you don't have to use it. You can keep
Nice.
Okay.
it. Okay, Orla.
All right, so I know I need to make a death roll, and then I can also try to rally.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so death roll is just a con.
It should be able to just hit the death roll button.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that?
Probably
Oh,
on the main.
I see it. Yep.
Right underneath your hit points. Yeah.
It does everything. It's really good, these character sheets.
Okay.
So
that
it
is
automatically,
a-
it should automatically click, do it automatically
It
too.
did.
It's like D&D.
Do I still get to try to rally, even though I failed?
Yeah, you can still rally.
That's just a will check.
Yep.
Come on,
Nope.
yes.
Failed.
No.
Somebody,
Just,
somebody could help rally you too with the persuasion, try to get you going. So that's kind of good. So in this game, because even if you're at 0 hit points, you could still fight if you rally. You could still fight like nothing's happened. Okay. Wolfman.
Did you rally or
No, he
Nope.
failed.
Just
He's got a
dying
bane.
and laying there.
He's got a
Is
bane
there
on his
something I
wills.
can do for him?
Uh,
I don't think I have any good abilities in
a
that.
persuasion. You could use an action to persuade them to try to get up and rally and fight.
Or there's
Yeah.
a healing action to try to stabilize the
I got
character.
That's
Between
after.
a 4 or a 5, I think someone else doing that for you is going to be better than me. So
Yeah.
I'll rush across and attack this last one, yelling to everyone,
Yeah.
"We need to escape the tower now! Let's kill it and go! We got to go downstairs and out the window." And I stab it.
Well, there might be a window on this level.
Yeah.
I don't want to trust hunting
Yeah.
around. There's 2 minutes left.
I got to do a spot hidden on that fucking bed.
I'm out of here after this battle's over. Let's go.
So that was 13 points.
Yeah,
13 damage?
yeah,
On that?
to that demon.
Okay. He's just enough. Killed him.
Yay! Let's get out of here. Well, I guess we gotta gotta heal. What's his face?
At the curtain over here, and maybe see if there's a window.
I got to do a spot hidden in the bed.
Who can heal Orla? We got to get her back up. Who's good at it? Who can heal or persuade her? Beatrix, can you help? Are you good at it?
I'm good at healing.
Um.
I will do it.
Let's
Okay.
do.
Where-
Let's get her up.
You get a bane on the roll unless you got bandages.
Oh, okay. Well, that means I get a bane then.
Do we have to have actual bandages, or can I rip my clothes off?
Well, that would be a crafting roll.
Here's a healing roll, guys. 6 and 2.
Yeah.
6 and 2.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay, you gain 1d6 hit points and you're up on your feet.
Hooray.
And I kind of tap you on the arm and say, "Let's get out of here."
I'm looking.
Well,
for
no,
the
we gotta
window.
find that thing that the wizard had. The wizard had that thing.
I'm running down to get out the window on the next floor and jump in the water.
I hope.
27 seconds. Jeez.
I'm out. I'm downstairs. I'm running out the window and jumping. Whatever anyone else does, they can do.
Maybe
Right.
Hopefully, there's
Yeah.
a window
So-
around here.
I must be the last to leave. Quickly down the stairs. My
So-
honor does not permit me to.
So you're gonna open up the curtains?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll have all the curtains open. All this light comes in. You see a bunch of windows, and that's the time.
There it is.
The time limit's up, and the whole tower starts to shake.
I succeeded in the spot hidden
And
on
it's
the
starting
bed,
to
by
crumble.
the way.
It's starting to sink into the sea.
I want to do a swan dive into the water.
Quickly, wizard.
Okay, we'll just
Get out of here.
okay. We'll start. We'll start with Chrisana. Don't move your tokens. Chrisana, go first.
Yeah.
No, keep your token there.
Okay.
Jump in the sea. Roll swimming. To see if you can dive into the sea safely.
Swimming is not good. Acrobatics is good, but swimming is not. It's-
Yeah, I was hoping for acrobatics to get out of here.
4. Okay, so you dive into the sea easily as you're home. The armor starts, or you're nice and lightweight. You're no problem for you. Next, we'll go with the wizard.
Okay. I'm going to use my special ability, which is adaptive, which allows me to use something other than swimming. To make this roll, I'm going to try to use my awareness. So I can see that the closest window is right here, and I will just cartwheel out the closest window.
Perfect cartwheels too, you know.
Okay, well I
So
forgot
I gotta
to mention. I forgot to mention there's glass on these windows.
I'll take whatever damage happens when I do that.
Okay.
I failed. I bump into the glass and I fall right back into the room.
No, I gotta say. So you're gonna try and dive through the glass.
Yeah.
Give me. You did an awareness. Give me
Yeah.
acrobatics.
Love to have acrobatics.
Oh, I actually passed.
So you break through the glass, no
Thanks.
problem, just on the right angle, and roll me a swimming roll.
That's fail. I'll
Failed.
push it.
Failed. So you drown and
Okay.
die. When you go
Okay.
through the grass, you hit the water, and
You already used your elixir?
you break your neck.
Oh.
Did you lose your elixir? Did you use it?
No, I haven't used my elixir yet, so I'll roll a d6.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you survive anyway. That's all. Probably all
yeah,
that
you
matters.
survived. So you're good. But I gotta go back to the halfling
Oh, no.
there. You had to go through the window,
Saying
so
that I
roll
can-
me acrobatics.
Okay.
Your swimming roll could stand.
Okay, I appreciate your flexibility here.
And we're getting a raid by the lollygaggers right now. Thanks for the raid, Jeff. Melissa, appreciate it. We're just at the end of the sinking tower. They're trying to escape right now. So if you want to play the
So I made
scenario,
it.
it's a tournament, so they're trying to get points to try to beat the last team. The last team got 12 points. There's time limit, 2 hours. And
We're
so
gonna
the
get
tower
negative
sunk,
points.
and
No, we've done well.
we haven't done their points yet, but it's coming up shortly. So we're going to see if they could beat the other team. Did you get your acrobatics? Succeeded.
Yeah, I made the
Okay, so
acrobatics, yeah.
2 of you are out. Next, we're going to go to the Mallard.
He will not move until everyone else has jumped.
Get out! Get out, Mallard!
Okay.
Get out!
My honor will not allow it. I am the last.
Out!
Okay, the
With
tower
you.
the tower is shaking and crumbling. It's going down further. You can feel
out.
the
We're
your
fine.
stomach starting to twist
Up
and
it.
turn. Beatrix
All right.
makes the acrobatics to try to break through the window.
Oh,
She fails and takes 1d6 damage as the glass
oh, she can't
pierces
push
her
it.
skin. Well, she's an NPC. I'm not letting her push.
No.
and then she makes a swimming roll to see if she could dive into the water safely. And no, she perishes. So she's done. Bye bye.
You could have helped her, Mallard.
So now we're left with Orla.
The wolf and the duck.
All right, can Orla follow Beatrix out
Oh.
so that window's already been
And the
smashed?
elf. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go with that. Oh, your movement's enough. You got enough movement to make it.
Got 14 movements. That's 7 squares, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's plenty.
Just make
so
a
do I have to just swimming?
Just a swimming roll.
Make that acrobatics.
Success.
Fail. Oh, succeeded.
What?
Yeah, you succeeded.
Yeah.
And Wolfman.
I guess it's better to go out that window than go downstairs and go out the window we came, so I will follow Orla.
Okay. Swimming.
No way to make that an acrobatics roll, eh?
No, it's swimming. You got to be able to dive safely from this giant height, and you get a demon.
Oh,
Oh my god.
So, did you use your elixir?
I have not used my elixir, no.
Okay, so the dive kills you, but I'm gonna have to say it was so strong that the elixir brought you back to life, but you still drowned because it's a demon. So one guy's dead.
that was fun.
There's no escaping a demon roll on the dive out of the tower, and now we're left with the Mallard.
Couldn't have happened at a better time.
Honor is earned, is never given. I am a candor of half a will prevail. I'll jump out the window, and this is a swimming roll.
Yeah, it's a swimming roll to dive safely off this giant tower.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
No.
The duck gets a
Fail.
6.
duck failed.
Wait, what? With the
So
6?
what?
How can you fail?
What?
Oh, because did you have a
Oh,
bane?
how-
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
my swimming. My swimming is only 5. Ah, what kind of duck am I? What kind of mallard am I? I'm in
Better
this
push
is an
that.
embarrassment to my family. Yeah, I'm gonna push it. Yeah, I will push it.
Yeah, push it.
No.
There
Yeah,
you go.
5.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Succeeded. The tower just crumbles, goes deep into the sea, and all these bubbles of water start spreading and bubbling and starts trying to suck you into the water, and you keep trying to swim. You all swim and swim and swim, and eventually the waves start getting high, and then eventually they subside a little bit, and you swim and you make it to the shore, and it's actually a nice sunny day, and all that chaos that just happens suddenly turns to calm. And you're now safely at shore. But I don't know if you did too good in your scoring, but so only one person died, right?
Yep.
So,
Oh, we're forgetting about Beatrix already, huh?
Beatrix doesn't
Didn't
count.
make it.
NPCs don't count.
All those
Go ahead.
dragons I
Oh.
rolled and none of them mattered, and the demon hat comes up at the end.
So here's the scoring table. You guys see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go through this. The treasures found 0.
Well, no, I
Uh,
I did make a spot hidden roll in the bed.
But you
Was it
You
failed.
saying a
the
jar of spiders isn't a treasure? What
Or the
nonsense
ship?
is this?
There was
Or
an
the
elixir.
Failed. There is a
that
treasure in the
the,
bed. The Cursus failed it. You needed a spot hidden
Yeah,
in the
but
bed.
that's what I tried to do at the end there. Was
I think
and
I,
I
the
I,
element
I think
I
grabbed
was
the
there was no
successful
time.
with it.
Well, I didn't catch that. Like on your turn, you're supposed to do it on your turn and tell me that you're doing it. I didn't catch that at
I
all.
tried to.
Like I thought you
We
just
ran
ran
out
out
of
the window
time.
or something.
yeah.
No, it was well before we started jumping out the window. But anyway,
It would have
that's
been
fine.
it would have been an action and took your whole turn. You wouldn't have been able to jump out the window.
in
I
the
think that was
same
the case, yeah.
area that you found the ship in the bottle,
Yeah.
someone grabbed the elixir, the elementalist, and someone grabbed the spider. I'm not sure if those are treasures.
I think the ship in the bottle went down with the Wolfman.
I'm just undersea grasping this bottle in my chest.
Okay, floors discovered. He discovered the statue area, the basement, which the first team didn't go underwater. They didn't even go that route, and the laboratory. So 3. You got 3 for that one.
And the bedroom.
The bedroom. That's a floor,
Bedroom,
isn't
so
it?
that's 4.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So you got a 4. I forgot about that. So you got a 4 too, because of that the basement gave you 1. 4. Okay, player characters killed. Only 1, right? So minus
Bloody demon.
1. Solve the puzzle of the copper plates on the first attempt. No, neither did the other team. But basically, all you had to do was 2. Everything was basically 2 in this scenario, right? Like they had there's 2 people, there's 2 fingers. There's lots of 2s
just
in
2
this
plates?
game.
That's
Yeah,
it?
so you just 2 people had to stand on the plate, and
I-
that would have
I
solved
wouldn't
that
have figured that
problem. And defeated the monster eel. No, found the wreck.
Found the wreck.
Yeah, I guess you get a
Yep.
point for that. The other team didn't go down there. Yeah, you didn't get to the ghost part. What past the ghost? That was a cool encounter, but you totally skipped that one. So the ghost solved the puzzle of the books. No, defeated the skeletons. No, solved the puzzle of the treasure chest. No, saved Alberic. No, saved Beatrix. Yeah, saved her.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, like this scenario is like to beat it. Highly unlikely nobody could beat this on the first attempt. Nobody. Defeated the figureheads. Yeah.
We got 4 there.
No, all 4, yeah. We get,
Uh,
don't you
we
get
get
one? It
one
says
per
1 per
figurehead.
figurehead.
One per figurehead on the chart.
Oh
but
shit,
Yeah,
that might pull
4.
you ahead. I thought you guys were gonna do totally crappy on this one. I thought you were gonna lose for
Yeah.
sure, but that might pull you ahead there. Helped Orvid to the wreck. Nope. Solved the puzzle of the twin stones on the first attempt. No. give the emerald to Krakool? No. Defeated a Krakool? No. And this is just a role play bonus. As long as you're just participating and not doing nothing, and you're getting a point.
I'm
So
haunting someone.
So what do we got here? We got 4. 4 take away 1. Goes 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11,
Woohoo.
12, 13, 14.
That's a success.
Yay.
Let me get on the phone to
I
Adrian.
thought you were gonna lose. I'm sorry, Team 1. Lone Gunman was watching this, man,
5.
and he was upset because he was like, he was hoping you guys would burn. Beat you by 2. It was the figureheads that got him.
14.
The figureheads.
Yeah.
That's definitely pulled him ahead. That's what you didn't get. Yeah, they didn't defeat anything, because I think when they're fighting the skeletons and that, they didn't beat the ghost. They encountered the ghost, but they didn't beat it. They escaped it, and then the skeletons they're fighting as it was going down, and they just escaped at the same time. I think that's how it ended. So 14. I guess you're in the lead so far. So to the next scroll.
I'm sorry you didn't get to spot the bad, but I do. Time was running out in that battle, and I was already running down the stairs, and then the time ran out. So I don't think you would have gotten it.
No.
We knew there was something there, but
Yeah.
So what do you think of this game,
Awesome.
anyways? You, like, a lot of you haven't played this Dragonbane before. It's an interesting game.
Yeah, it's
eh?
got a lot of cool features.
Yeah.
I think we're going to, Barry and I are part of a regular group. I think we're going to give it a try.
Yeah, sure. And you see how everybody got a dragon and a demon? It automatically adds a check mark
Yeah.
to it. And so at
Yeah,
the end
I
of
saw
each
that.
session,
Oh, okay.
you click that and it rolls. If you roll over your skill, you get to go 1 up on your skill. So that's how you level
Oh,
up on
interesting.
that.
Very cool.
And if you get to 18 in any skill, then you get a free heroic ability. But also the GM at the end of the
Oh,
session will
that's
give you like questions if you participated, you did this, you did that. You get bonus ones to put wherever you want.
Yeah.
So
That's
leveling
cool.
up's pretty cool, yeah.
so I got 3 dragons, but it didn't matter because that demon killed me.
Yeah.
It's all about timing. You got the wrong
Yeah,
time.
it's all about timing. I was never good at that.
Well,
But that was fun. Thank you for
Yeah,
running us through
excellent.
that. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Thank
A
you,
lot of
Megan. Yeah.
gratitude. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for everybody for playing too. It was a good group.
yeah, it was fun. It was a good session, good group, everything. Yeah, it was a good time. Enjoyed it myself. And everybody, thanks for coming out. Thanks for the raid, Lollygaggers. Appreciate it very much. You're always so kind to rate us periodically, all the time, usually. Appreciate it very much. That's why everybody should check out the Lollygaggers. If you watch Twitch, they stream in lots of different games, free league stuff. They're one of the top streamers on Twitch. Okay, thanks everybody. Next stream we got is The Walking Dead on Tuesday, and The Electric State on next Wednesday. Okay, so good night, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. See you next time.
Good night.
Good night.